Well, hello, this is Rochelle, and welcome to my channel. So, I've been looking forward to this page of Genesis for a while because I thought that I was going to draw Joseph's amazing technicolored dream coat that would make it sound half as great as what the song does. And if you don't know what song I'm talking about, then maybe I'm a little older. I think it was, I can't even remember the artist names, but it's way back in the 80s. Anyways, left there. Um, I doodled a few coats or jackets, and I was just not impressed with myself at all. So I decided, what can I do to show this amazing coat in the word, and maybe look at the significance of this coat. I mean, this coat was used to signify Jacob's love for Joseph. The Bible says that Jacob loved him more than his brothers. Eish, I have some thoughts on that. But it's by that same jacket that he gave to Joseph that he was betrayed, and he was left for dead and then sold into slavery. And his brothers used that jacket or that coat as evidence to his father that he had died. So this coat's quite significant. And, I had this serviette with this peacock on, and I just figured that there isn't a better picture of this technicolor dream coat than a peacock. I mean, God created them so immensely beautiful that I can't recreate it. So I would use this napkin in my Bible. In South Africa, we call them serviettes, and I know that in the States they're called napkins. And so I used a Heritage matte Mod Podge to stick this down into my Bible. So you lay down a coat of Mod Podge and then put your serviette on there. Remember to take all the layers, or deconstruct it into all the layers. And then obviously this serviette is only so big and my page is much bigger. So I just used some gelatos to add some to the sky, and didn't think it through too well because that harsh line from the serviette is still there. But it is what it is, and it signifies what I wanted to signify, whether there's a line or not. And so reading through and highlighting, I was just struck at how this coat of many colors, or this robe of many colors, is so significant in this passage. And like I said, I just used the time to think about how God uses these symbolisms in our lives. And it's by this coat that he was known as a dreamer, and it's by this coat that he was known as the favorite, and it's by this coat that he was betrayed, and it's by this coat that he was signified as dead to his father. So this coat has quite a role to play. And so just using my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen to highlight the words. These pens do not bleed through unless you scribble over and over and over on the same place. You'll fray the paper by doing that. It is a liquid after all. So remember to not do that and expect it to not bleed through. And then I'm using the metallic of this Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen to write out my journaling. The one I use to highlight is not opaque, so I can still read the words, which is why I'm highlighting it with that pen, so that you can still read the words. It is important to me. Like I said, when I got this Bible, I am using it to study from. With this Genesis study, obviously, I want to show you that your daily art or your daily page doesn't have to be Instagram worthy always, but really that the significance of it is that you spend time in the Word and that you start reading the Word from start to finish. I am 41 years old, and I'm not going to lie to you. I have never read the Bible page to page, so through from one side to the other. So this way is quite encouraging for me to use because I don't get, it sounds so disrespectful, but tired of it. I'm using that same, or what's left over of this napkin or the serviette to cover my tabby, which I'm going to stick there on that piece of washi that I put there. Obviously dated to my page, and then that is that for this page. If you haven't done so yet, please click subscribe to my channel and then hit that notification bell so you get notifications of future videos. If you like this, click like and head on over to my Facebook and Instagram page too. Bye bye.